Well, everybody, would like to welcome you to the Turning Stone 25. That's the Turning Stone Classic 25. Another $25,000 added to Josh Northeast 9 Ball Tour on premises, Mr. Mike Zuglin's store. And we're coming to you live from the Turning Stone Casino Resort in Verona, New York. I'm upstate out of AZBTV. And we're going to have a couple of characters actually sit in here in a little bit. But first, we want to thank some of the people that are on board, of course. azbilliards.com, the world's largest pool and billiards website, as everybody knows. And, of course, the live stream news group on Facebook. And if you have accessibility, you can search out the live stream news group and suggest to be a member. The Kings of Billiards, also the Kings of Vapor in Akron. The TAP League, the best amateur league in North America, along with Simonis Cloth and Aramis Balls. We'd like to thank Baltimore City Q's. They are here on premises and have a booth. And I'll tell you what, stop by. I mean, they got a little bit of everything. Pool sticks from low end to high end. They're great people to deal with. You got their phone number right there on your screen. Tell them we sent you. We're supporting them because they're two really great people and they're supporting pools. So we're supporting them without a doubt. Checkyao, supporting many pros. That's Checkyao, uscheckyao.com, the soft drink that's going across the nation right now. It's all natural vitamins, and I'll tell you what, make sure to check it out. A lot of pros are using it, not only in pool and billiards. Go to the website and read some of the stories on there. That's checkyao.com. Diana Hoppy, right there on your screen. Thank you, Diana Hoppy. And I'm sure she'll be in the chat at one time or another. If not, she's lurking in the background. We want to thank her, DianaHoppy.com. Mr. Joel Shapiro, the ace in the hole, whether he's in the north or the south, he's still our man. Joel Shapiro, thank you. This is it. This is coming up and coming up quick. As we know, the dates fly by as you get older. And January 22nd through the 30th, the 18th Derby City Classic at the Horseshoe. And it's going to be pay-per-view live stream by AccuStats. Make sure to get over AccuStats.com. Get over there and keep up to date with their early bird specials. I checked yesterday, I believe, and I didn't see anything up there. Jim Fredericks is, I heard he hurt his leg or something. I'm not really sure, but we want to wish him a speedy recovery. That's AccuStats.com. Check them out. I'm sure as soon as Jim feels well enough to, I don't know, I guess be mobile, or whatever he has to do, but he'll get that updated. That's right around the corner. And we want to thank Greg Antonakis, of course. Get your Southwest from the best. That's Greg Antonakis right there. And you can get in touch with Greg at ga9ball at gmail.com. Everybody knows Greg. American Q Pickers. That's Greg Antonakis. What about this? Talking about knocking on the back door right now. Knocking on the back door is Copigny and Dennis Acolo. They're going to be facing off for $20,000 down at Steinway Billiards. You can see the dates on there. January 13th, 14th, and 15th. Well, guess what? This Turning Stone ends on the 10th. So after the Turning Stone, I got 2 days, and I got to be down in Steinway because I'm always a day early and set up for this match. I believe they're going to play on a double shim table, and Steinway is in the midst of moving that table 3 or one of the tables into the center arena, probably this week. John does all the work, but that match is coming up. It's a pay-per-view live stream. You go over to SteinwayBilliards.com, and the purchasing buttons are right there. That's SteinwayBilliards.com. That's right around the corner. And then around the corner from that corner, how about this? $100,000 in the middle. Dennis Acolo versus Shane Van Boning. That's going to take place at the Karam Room in Beloit. That's $100,000 in the middle. It's a 4-day stream. $29.97. That early bird special, I don't want to hear any complaints. I always hear like, oh, I didn't know. Well, I'll tell you what, you got till February 1st. And after that, it's going to be $14.97 a day. And this is a match that everybody's been waiting for. So go to the Carom Room, just like that, all one word, thecaromroom.com. And basically, it's like $7.50 a day. It's 50% off right now. It's unbelievable. And of course, our guys up at the front also have a booth here. They wound up playing each other in the tournament, and that happens, right? You get on the road with your partner or your road dog or whatever you want to call your shotgun seat guy or whoever's driving, and they wound up coming up, and Molinari Glove is here. They got a booth, and they wound up playing each other in the tournament. I don't know who won. But it's MolinariGlove.com. Play with the best. Why? Because it fits. And believe me when I tell you, it's all over the country and the world. Molinari Glove has been spreading like wildfire. And talking about wildfire, Phil Capel's got 30 and 40 years into these books right here. The ins and outs of every game, any discipline of the game on the table. Phil Capel's got these books. They are in the libraries of many top pros. Go to Phil's website, billiardspress.com, and support Phil. As you know, he's been writing and free writing for a lot of people with very little compensation, if any. So let's support Phil. And last but not least, Upstate Island Friends. Yeah, we created that page. It's photos that we take from locations that we go to and different people that we run into. We run into a bunch of people. You'll probably find your photo on there. All you got to do is go over to Upstate Al on Facebook and just hit the like button. And I'm going to tell you what Mike Zuglin's mentioning right now because I happen to meet these guys. And I'm going to let you know who they are as soon as I can try to mute Mike down. These guys, they're called 365 Days of Sport. Rob and Beefy are the names. They're from Australia. And what they're doing is they're going to a supporting event. They're doing 365 days of sports. Today they picked pool. They're into, I think, day 70 or 77 of the year since they started. And they got footage and some of the events that they went to. They just got over from Ireland. They went to England. I mean, you never heard of these sports. Trust me when I tell you. Christmas tree throwing. Then there's a thing like a leather, how do you say it? Like a leather snake, right? That's probably 2 foot long. And then four pubs in England get together. And it's like a rugby type of thing. And whoever can get that leather satchel or whatever you want to call it into their pub. And, of course, all the drinks are on the other 3 pubs. And it's one of the sporting events that they have footage of. I was just watching it with them. 365 Days of Sport.com is their website. Cool people. Just met them. So putting that aside, our 2 players coming up is Brandon Shuff and Joe Dupuis. I got so many things working around the other side of me here, getting everything set up.
He's an author of the book Right on Cue. He's also the president of the New England Pool and Billiard Hall of Fame. He's one of our top players up here in the Northeast forever, Tommy McGonigal. And his opponent, he's from Newark, Delaware. This young gentleman already is the 8-time Men's Tour Player of the Year, 2-time Super Billiard Expo Pro-Am champ. He's sponsored by Kamui Tips, Hustle and Clothing, and Lucasi Hughes.
Let's let Mike Zuglin do his announcements.
We have Brooklyn, Ontario, Canada. Plays out of Petrina's Billiards up there. He's sponsored by Webb's Cues. He's also a former Ontario 8-ball champ, Barry Hetherington. Haven't seen in a while. Welcome back. And his opponent from Toto in New Jersey was checking the rails out, make sure that they're okay over here. The rails are okay, they're good and straight. He's sponsored by AccuStats, Michael Ambrose Custom Cues, Eddie Coldan, the locksmith.
Eddie Cohen, the locksmith.
A scooch. A scooch. Wrong. A scooch, right? Okay, go back. All right. This is his first time down here at Turning Stone. He has a lot of high finishes up there in Quebec, and we welcome Joey Cicero and his opponent. Only his second time playing here at Turning Stone, but he's been here a few times. He's getting away from the real job. It's like a vacation, isn't it? From Whitman, Massachusetts, he's the owner of Sticks and Stones Restaurant, Lounge, and Billiards in Abington, Massachusetts. Dan Milligan, right there. Look. All right, on 5 from Rochester, no stranger to us or anyone here. He's a regular on our tour. He recently had a 3rd place finish. He plays out of East Ridge Billiards in Rochester, Mark O'Cam, and his opponent, another one of our regular young players who always has a high finish in our tournaments, Brent Bumbles. Good luck. All right, over here on table 6 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He's a regular at Turning Stone here. Always says he's going to come to one of our other tournaments. Hasn't shown up yet. It's only been 10 years since you've been coming here. Rob Hart right there, his opponent. He is currently the reigning U.S. Open 9-ball champ. He's also, 2015, he won the Beijing 9-ball championship. 2015 White Diamond 9-ball championship. And on it goes. He's from Taiwan. He's sponsored by Logi Closet. Kevin Chang. Yushan. Kevin Chang. Good luck. Okay. Seems like the matches are getting stronger down here. First we have from Arthur Grace, Maryland, right over here. 2014 Action Pool Player
Mike Sugland working his way down.
State champ formerly. He's sponsored by Lucasi Hybrid, Blackheart Tips, FA Clothing, and Pure XQs. Sean Wilkie right there. Great player. And his opponent is also one of the top players in the game forever. He's an 11-time Pro Player of the Year, 17-time U.S. Mosconi Cup member, 4-time world champ. He's won this tournament 6 times, only 6. He's sponsored by Championship.
Johnny Archer and Kevin Chang are playing on the adjacent table.
Billiard Club down in Marietta, Georgia. Johnny Archer right there.
And
All right.
oh, Johnny Archer's playing Sean Wilkie. Kevin Chang's playing Rob Hart. That's Kevin Hart's brother, the comedian.
Brockton, Massachusetts. First, he's the reigning American rotation champ. He won our New England Hall of Fame championships at Snookers. He plays out of Sticks and Stones in Abington, Massachusetts. He's sponsored by Lomax Q's. Joey Dupuis right there. And his opponent from Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. He's no stranger here at Turning Stone. Always finishes high up in the money. 2013 World Games
Brandon Shuff.
USA member, former USA Mosconi Cup member, Brandon Shuff. And remember, this match on table 8 is live streamed on azbilliards.com by Upstate Al and AZ Billiards and Turning Stone Resort Casino and the Josh Northeast 9-ball tour. Okay.
Here we go, folks. Opening lag.
Who's becoming
They
a
lag the
regular
opposite
player
way. Joe
also
Dupuis
here.
on your right
It's another guy.
and Brandon Shuff on your left. And you can see Brandon Shuff won the lag.
From Hampton, Virginia. He's the owner of East Coast Landscaping in Hampton.
We're off and running.
Larry Flager right there. And his opponent, another one of our regular players, multiple winner on the Western New York Pool Tour, 2-time Bison Billiards champ, has a lot of high finishes on our tour as well. Mark Kramer from
Rob Hart is a super nice guy. He really is.
from Buffalo, and a regular on our tour. He just recently won the Tri-State Open in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Tipper.
Gold Crown Billiards.
What's happening?
This is the old guy, showed him how to do it. Tony Antone, right there. Not that.
Just in time for Joe Dupuis and Brandon Shuff.
He's from Kingston. This is only his 2nd time here. And this gentleman tells me how much he likes coming here already. Only been a couple of times, huh? He plays out of Racks in Kingston, Ontario. Devin Buttle, good luck.
The opening break, we're racing to 9.
Over here, we got
This is an A-side match.
one or 2 of our tournaments, maybe along the way. And I won a couple of professional tournaments somewhere along the way, maybe, but he's old now and retired. You know how old and retired he is right there? Dennis Hadge, you know who he is. And his opponent, watch out, this guy can play some too. He's from Hamilton, New York. He's a multiple winner on the CNY Tour. Mike Donnelly. Good luck, guys. All right, on 12 from Providence, Rhode Island, a former Ocean State 9-ball champ. He plays out of Snookers, where we will have 2 more events this season. Grab our schedule up there. He's also multiple winner on our tour as well. Tommy D'Alfonso, and his opponent.
Don't be surprised if you see a 3-9 combination from the opening gate. I mean, I don't see that 3-ball passing that 9.
Victor Dupuis, good luck.
We'll take a look at it from the other angle. Yeah, that's what he was trying to draw back. He didn't want to overdraw it. I think he was playing for the 9. And now he's playing safe. Unless he's playing the carom. He might be thinking about playing the carom, taking a second look, but he wants to make sure that he plays a 2-way shot. He wants to leave that. Oh, he's going for it. He's looking at the combination now.
And he's been a top player ever since I've known him. He's a former New England Open champ. He had a 4th place finish in the World Open.
Joe Dupuis is one of the players.
In this part of the country, Earl Herring.
Once he punches a gear and starts to find the gear, he's a very rapid player. You know, he's got the ball's got to roll right. That didn't go in. Did he play the 2-way? Watch that cue ball. Finds the side pocket. Ball in hand for Brandon Shuff. He's a former USA Moscone Cup member right here, Brandon Shuff.
As well as your attorney, Steve Mack. Good luck. Okay, up here from Ansonia, Connecticut. He's a USAPL national champ, formerly a multiple winner on the Predator Tour, regular on our tour. Phil Davis right there. And his opponent, he won our inaugural tournament here. If you get the poster up there, it has all the past winners listed. He's the first one. He won the first one we had here back in 2000. Seatstead, 2-time U.S. Open champ. Billiards Digest 2000's Player of the Decade. 2-time world champ. What about your sponsors? You never told me about your sponsors. Kind of read them off your shirt? Do I got to read them off your shirt? Oh, okay. He's a recent BCA Hall of Fame inductee, Mika Immonen. Good luck. All right, on 16, La Mesa, California. His first time here, we welcome Tyler Van Mulven and his opponent. He is one of our top players on our tour. He's creator of the American Rotation Scoring app. He has a lot of high finishes on our tour. He's also the developer of TotalPool.info, the website. Check it out. Jason Mikas. All right, good luck, everyone. Please remember to turn the ringers off on your cell phones, players and fans, as they can be very distracting to the players. And if you'd like to take pictures, we encourage you to do so, but please, no flash photography. And also, those little laser pins on the front of your
It's nice to see the crowd coming out, too. Still early for some of these folks up here. I'm sure it's going to get busier as we get towards the evening hours as folks get out of work. The workforce will be coming in. And right now, Brandon Shuff's at work, looking to draw first blood here. And he does. Brandon Shuff 1, Joey Dupuis 0. Once again, you are watching the Turning Stone Classic 25, another $25,000 added. And we are in Verona, New York. If you guys are in the listening area and you want to come down, it's free for spectators to watch live. It's up close and personal. You're sitting 8 feet away from your favorite player, in seats throughout the arena and in the middle aisles. Come on down. This is a little funny predicament here. Gotta follow this 5 ball. And with the angle he's got there, he's going to get real close to the 6 unless he can get to the other side of it. And that's going to be difficult. Looks like he's in a position where he's just going to roll. See if he can keep it on this. Oh, he kept it on the left side of the 6. Good shot. You don't want to be too straight. Two nothing. Six ball and the 4 ball got kicked in. The 3 goes back and forth like playing one pocket and goes into the bottom right-hand pocket. The 1 ball up table. Does he get aggressive? Yeah, he gets aggressive, banks the ball. Why not keep your opponent in the seat? Yeah, I'm all by my lonesome right now. There's people around. I just don't have the hook out in the water right now. I'm just trolling. I'm having a cold one. And then we'll throw a couple of hooks out. Joey always looks like he's going to really power stroke something. And he just comes with a little touch of the 3 railer. The 7 ball doesn't go in that hole there. He's playing for the combination once again. Sure is. And again, misses the combination, the 7-9 combination, but the 9 will count in any pocket. And he got fortunate, and it dropped. So the score now 2-1. I covered it. I covered Facebook. I covered Twitter. I covered AZ Billiards. Anybody wants to share the information, please do. We do appreciate all the help. The wing ball just flew into the bottom left-hand corner. The 1 ball going towards the upper left. And Joe Dupuis at the table with a shot on the 1-2 ball. I mean, the 2 balls down, but the 3 ball's near the side pocket. You know, it's like get on the 3 and stop. And the 4 ball in the same corner as the upper left-hand corner there. You need an angle so you can play the 5 and probably going to go forward with this. A nice stroke he's got, but he didn't hit it enough. A little bit of an issue here. He's going to stop bumping into balls here. He's bumping into the 8. He's going to use the 8 and draw off it and try to pocket the 5. That's what he did. Watch the runaway cue ball in the same corner pocket up top. Wow, ball in hand for Brandon Shuff. So what's the old saying? God give, God take away. Joe Dupuis now playing at a Sticks and Stones. Trails 3-1 on that scratch. You know, I got a couple of the guys here that are doing 365 days of sport. Every day they're going to a new sporting event. And it's not like they're just going around the corner to do it. They're traveling to Ireland, England. I believe they're originally from Australia. And when they come over, introduce themselves, and I got to talking to them. I had to ask the guy 5 times, one guy, what'd you say? I swear. Very fast talking, very hard to understand for me. But the other gentleman, also from Australia, speaks a little slower, and you can pick up on it. So I told them if they wanted to, they can come in later on or anytime they have some time, and we can put them on cam and show you who these guys are from Australia. It's pretty interesting. They're taking some footage right now of Brandon Shuff. They had to be verified and cleared from the casino and Mike Zuglin to do it. So that's how we knew that they were coming. That's pretty nice of them to call in advance to get the okay. Some people just come in and just do some filming. Roll out to the bottom rail, threatening Joe Dupuis to go for this shot. Now you either go for it or you play it safe. Went right for it, and with the speed, the ball drops, but the position on the 4 ball is critical as the 6 and the 8. The 6 came to rest right in front of the path of the cue ball, and that's the ball that he bumped off the rail. And passes ball in hand right back to Brandon Shuff. Score 3-1. Come on down, folks. This place is starting to light up, starting to get electric. We don't have our 2 o'clock. Wait a minute. We don't have our 2 o'clock, but we do have our 4 o'clock. Guaranteed to be Copigny and Karen Corr at 4 o'clock this afternoon. A rematch of the U.S. Open at hand. Herman, I just read your post. This is the steam room, huh? Gotta love it. Brandon Shuff now trudges ahead. It's 4-1. 2 mistakes, unforced errors, and one. Joey kicks the 6 ball and he gets trapped up behind the 6-8. Return ball in hand to Brandon Shuff, allowing Brandon to come back and put another beat up. But keep in mind, this is an A-side match. This is not a match where the loser is going to be eliminated out of the turning stone. It's just a match where the loser of this set will just move over to the B side of the chart. A lot of people refer to it as the loser's end, but we like to call it the B side. Going into rack number 6. 3 ball found its way into the corner. The 1 ball gets bounced across table. The last ball rolling, believe it or not. The last ball rolling. And he's got paint. He's got an edge of the 1 ball. That he does. He has the edge. Or he can roll out. You know, he still has a push-out option also. Brandon is pacing back and forth. Like, you know, a lion going in for the kill. Just can't wait. Pacing back and forth. He's made up his mind now. He's going to roll out here. That's what it looks like he's going to do. If you're going to roll out, I would say you lock the 2 up with the 7. Instead of that, he's rolling out like this. Because Brandon is a good 1 pocket player, so he rolls Joe Dupuis into an area. I could see Joey playing safe. If Joey's got enough of this 1 ball, he could bank this 1 ball sort of like the 3 rail, you know. Straight on, set the 1 ball between the 6-4, come back down table, and bring the cue ball and leave it right behind the 4-8. If he's got enough of the 1. It's just like that. But you want to hit it so that the 1 comes all the way down table. You might have left a shot. I guess he does have the shot because he's looking at the cue ball deflecting off the 1 and where it's going to go to. Jay's funny. Jay from Baltimore City Q's just come over to the booth. He says, Al, pick a number from 1 to 10. So I picked 6. And he flashes the Powerball ticket. I think it's worth like $400 million or something. I think he's going to play his Powerball. He's putting some numbers together. Nice shot. It's a really nice shot. Pistol Perez in the chat. Junior's here. I saw Junior here, and I don't know where he is, but I did see him, I think, yesterday. Who is Baltimore City Q's is two really nice people. Doing good, darling. That's a nice tour right there that Pistol Perez is running also. And there's Erin, pool girl. Missing her and her great photography work. We're watching Brandon Shuff and Joe Dupuis go at it, and you can see the score, 4-1. Brandon Shuff threatening right here to go up 5-1. I said her name just in case you didn't know who it was by the screen name. I know sometimes it's hard to put a screen name together with a real name. I'm trying to get good at it. I feel like the Rain Man. Brandon Shuff, 6-ball in the corner, just a touch, save an angle, or you can be straight. The 8-ball is just hanging right there. "5-1, Mr. Brandon Shuff. Can I see Archer's score? Archer and who's he playing? Wilkie on the next table. Can I see it? No, I can step out and give you an idea. Hey, Lewis, how are you? Thank you. And thanks for the support, everybody. Let me see what the score of Johnny Archer's match is. Archer and Wilkie are tied at 2. Brandon Shuff makes a 9-ball, and now it's 6-1. He almost cut his finger off. He almost did. He was, Joe Dupuis was cutting shims. He was cutting them fast and furious on a ripsaw, and this slipped and oops. But he's okay. He's back. Brandon Shuff's going to be back also behind the 7. Oh, close. Looked like he was going to roll up right on that 7 ball. But he's not on the 7. He's got a clear shot at the 6. He's going to rope it out right now. Yippee-ki-yay. Veronica Perez, the pistol. Karen Core's at 4. We don't know what's up at 2 yet, Bob. I'll find out. I mean, this is going fast. I'm going to have some time to find out our 2 o'clock match. Well, every time I say that, then all of a sudden things change. Veronica, why don't you let everybody know about your tournament? I think you have one this weekend, don't you? You are adorable. I think Mike Pruitt is going down. I've seen some of what Mike was saying on Facebook. Brandon Shuff, kind of on the 50, but this is a makeable shot by all means. Threatening to go 7-1 on Joe Dupuis. Let everybody know about that pool tour. It's quite all right. Yes, it's at Skinny Bob's. Check it out, guys, if you're around that area. And right now, Brandon Shuff's around the area of the hill. As he goes up one more, it's 7-1, Mr. Shuff. Joe Dupuis, just a couple of mistakes. That's all it takes in a race to 9 when you're playing this kind of caliber player. Not that Joey's not a good player. Joey can get out. But a couple of mistakes and your opponent's at the table longer than yourself. This is the outcome, 7-1 so far. It's called the Pistol Perez 9-ball shootout finale, January 16th and 17th. There you got it, guys, right there. And is there a place they can check it out? Facebook link or website? Hey, Mr. Iggy, what's up? Mr. Ixter on the job. Always on the job. Thanks, Ig. Following the Turning Stone stream tonight is the French National Tournament. I don't understand. Tonight is the French National Tournament. But this is the Turning Stone. Following the Turning Stone. Gotcha. I couldn't read Spanglish. Get him. Fan page, the Pistol Perez Tournament. Fan page on Facebook. Maybe we can get that link and maybe Iggy can find it. Or Bob and get that link for the Pistol Perez tour. And good afternoon, Iggy. I'm the biggest stalker. I'm everybody's stalker. If you're a female, you got no shot. I'm stalking you all the way. Wow. How do you hit that? It was like, you know, let me open up my stroke a little bit and send this cue ball doing 9,000 miles an hour into the rail. Nice stroke. And controlled it. There it is. Love you too, right back. 9 ball towards the side pocket. And Joe Dupuis will pull another game up. Not over yet, he says. You're not getting away with that. I got to make this look respectable, Joe Dupuis says. Hey, you know what? We're coming to you live from the Turning Stone Casino. Talk about respectful. This place here is gorgeous from top to bottom. You know how they are in casinos. Today I seen maintenance dusting the moldings on the walls in the hallway, and just this place is really spotless. It's a great venue to watch pool. I think it's the best venue in the world to watch pool. It's free for spectators to come in and get up and close with their favorite player. We do have several players. Great talent. 128 strong field. You can see Johnny Archer in the back. We saw the likes of Rodney Morris last night. We're going to see the likes of Karen and Ko Pin Yi, the world champion, right here at 4 o'clock. Ko Pin Chung is in the house. The list just goes on and on. Dennis Hatch, he says, I'm back. He lost a lot of weight. He stopped drinking and smoking. He looks real good. He's been going to the gym. He's here. He's a local favorite, you know, originally being from Buffalo. He's here also. Mike DeShane, Oscar and Ernesto Dominguez is here. The array of talent is worth coming down if you're it's feasible and it's on your schedule to do so. Later, Aaron, have a great day at work, and have a great weekend if we don't hear from you. You know, it looks like Brandon might have a rail first shot here. I got to talk low. He's right in front of me. And the cue ball, it's going towards the left-hand corner if he plays rail first. He's got to be real careful, but if he can get out of it, get out of the scratch, the cue ball naturally is going to come around that 6 ball. And he could have a shot on the 2. Great shot. There it is, rail first. Hit it perfect. He heard me? No, he didn't hear me. I was whispering like, you know, oh, he missed that one. Looked like it skidded a little bit. I was whispering like one of those the golf commentators that are sitting half a mile away from the player, and he's coming up to the putt now in the green. I don't know why they whisper like that, but I guess it's suspenseful. Keeps everybody on the edge of their seats. We got enough going on this table to keep everybody on the edge of their seats. Nice kick. Joey at this point just wants to make it look respectful. You know, that's all he wants to do is make it look a little respectful. And you got to take one ball and one game at a time. And that's the only way you have a chance. If you try to get too aggressive, everybody knows what's going to happen. You're going to get out of line. The cue ball's going to be wild. One ball at a time. Back to basics. Hey, Chad. Come sit down, man.
I got to get something to eat for my match.
Oh, nice to see you. Good morning. You know these guys right here? Come on, you can come in. Over here. Lift this up. We're going to have one of the guys from Australia come in. They're 365 days of sports. They're running around the world. and we're gonna flash him up on camera, and we're gonna let him give you a little bit of his insight onto what he's doing, because I'm just gonna be sitting off to the side. Now, are you Beefy or are you Rob?
No, I'm Beefy.
Beefy, okay.
Yeah.
Beefy's on the air. Welcome aboard, first of all. We got, I don't know if you know Brandon Shuff, this young man up at the table here.
No, but he's pretty solid. He gets around the table very, very well. His control of the cue ball is pretty phenomenal.
He represented the United States in the Moscone
Oh,
Cup,
okay.
where we actually played Europe.
Yeah.
USA against Europe, and he was one of the members at one time, Brandon
Yep.
Shuff.
No, I can definitely tell he's very cool, calm, and collected, and like I said, he moves the cue ball around the table very, very easily.
There he is, folks. Camera's right up there. Say hello to everybody. Look at the shirt. 365 days of sport. And let me tell you something. I got a little bit chance to talk to these guys outside the commentators booth here, and what they're doing is really impressive. Ireland, England.
Yep.
I was telling them about that where the 4 pubs or the 3 pubs got together, and they had that leather satchel, and they had to
Yep.
get it into the pubs, and they kind of got a kick out of it. But these guys here, they have to go to a different sport. Is that right?
Yeah, near enough. Yeah. So the premise of the whole thing is basically we're going to go and see 365 different sports in the space of 365 days. So essentially, we started on October 24th this year, and we'll run through to October 22nd next year. Don't forget, this year's a leap year, guys. So yeah, we get a day back. So today is day 77. And obviously pool, 9-ball pool is sports 68 on our list, so we've got a little bit of catching up to do, but it's an Olympic year, so we're going to the Olympics, so we'll catch up a few sports there. And yeah, ice hockey tomorrow at Madison Square Garden.
Well, look at this. Tomorrow they're at the Garden. I mean, these guys are really putting time in. And what they're doing is they're taking a lot of footage. Anybody interested, they can get in touch with you guys, right? Like if somebody wants to put it on a cable television and make a show out of it.
Yeah, exactly right.
Because you got a lot of footage that you're filming. They can get in touch with you at
365daysofsport.com or find us on Facebook. We have a very, very active Facebook site. So, it's anyone wants to say hello, please get in touch and find out where we are. We've got a full schedule. The whole year is planned. And, if we're in your area, come and say hello. We'd love to chat to anyone. We're pretty friendly.
Yeah, they are. These guys are definitely friendly because they're in our neck of the woods. I'm afraid to go to Australia. They'll kick you like a kangaroo right out of the pub. They don't even call them kangaroos. You call them joeys, right?
Those are the little ones, yeah. We got joeys are the babies. Wallabies are the smaller kangaroos, and then you got wallabies. Then you got kangaroos are the big ones that kick you.
On my bucket list, definitely to get down to Australia, down under.
Yeah.
But, like he said, they have a Facebook page, and it's called 365 Days of Sport. Keep up to date with these guys. These guys are doing some heavy traveling around the world. And the stuff that they have, I'm sure you've seen some weird sports.
Oh, some unbelievable sports. And like I said, Al, the one we went to Wednesday in England, it's a village, 4 pubs, and basically 100 people from each pub try and rugby scrum this leather satchel into their own pub so they can get free beer all night. And it couldn't, like yesterday, for the first time, it was the quickest time. They've done it for a few years. It was only 2 hours, but it has been known to go into the middle of the night, 3 in the morning, before the leather hood gets to the pub. So
you get 3 different teams from 3 different pubs, like a rugby team trying to pull this leather satchel away from each other to get it into their pub.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Wow, cool. That's weird sport.
So that sport we're talking about, Haxie Hood, that's 700 years old, that sport, and they've done it every year for 700 years. So it's amazing. They try and keep the tradition alive. It's fantastic.
Really. I mean, I don't know what your plans are. I know you're going to the Garden, and we want to wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'm glad I got a chance to meet you guys because I'm going to be following you on Facebook. Yep. That's for sure.
And it's a great pleasure for us to be here as well at the Turning Stone and Classic because it's a great event, and it's good to see the pool or 9-ball pool is very, very strong in the northeast, and the guys are competing for Moscone Cup points, and to get in that Mosconi Cup team, it's very, very competitive, and to take on the best that Europe has to offer as well. It's it's a great honor representing your country as well.
Well, let me say, you really do your homework, sir.
I know about sport.
You've done your homework. Man, this guy knows his homework. He knows that this is Mosconi Cup point rated.
Yep.
Wow, pretty good.
Yeah.
How's pool down in Australia?
Yeah.
Now, I do promote some of the live streams they have down there, too.
Yep.
Some of them is really nice.
I think pool's still confined to being a pub sport, and they do take it quite seriously. So it's one of those things that you do grow up, and everyone gets on the table. When they're out drinking. So the guys that are good think they can make something of themselves. So they do take it on, and it's a very competitive environment. So it does go strong.
Let me just end this recording because this is going to be put out there later on. And just give me 2 seconds. Brandon Shuff snaps that game away. Of course, Joe concedes the last 9 ball as Brandon Shuff is straight in on it. We'll be right back with another match. I want to find out who we have coming up at 2 o'clock. We're going to have Beefy sit in and give you a little more insight into their adventures that they're doing around the world. We'll be back in 2 and 2, guys. Hold